Good evening, everybody. Welcome to the Evolve Network show tonight. It is myself and my friend Brian here, and Sean and Deanna are. Hold on, give me some feedback. And shit. Okay, yeah. Yeah, no. Are you getting through, Brian? Can you get through?
Yeah.
I'm not hearing you, bud. Hold on. Let me turn it up a little bit. All right, there we go.
Can you hear me now?
Yeah, I was getting some bad feedback. I don't know why. I was just saying before the show, watch out for the feedback. And all of a sudden, the shit just pops right in there. So, yeah, as I was saying, Sean and Deanna are on sick leave until next week. And hopefully they get better. But this is my longtime friend and coworker, Brian Jennings. Say hello, Brian.
What's going on?
So tonight for you, we got a bunch of things tonight. We talk some old stories. We used to work together with Stanley Steamer, and that lovely, bust your ass job and get paid nothing.
Tell me about it. Oh my God, working from 7 a.m. to 9 p.m. making $150.
Not even that. Like if you didn't make any like add-ons, right?
Oh,
I think you went home. Yeah, I think he went like you got like maybe $50 to $60 a night.
I'll put it this way: it's a great job to get young kids into like blue collar style of work. Like if they didn't go through a tech school or something, that's the best place to start because it you go house to house, you meet people, it's fun. But if you're not a go getter, our old assistant manager was. He's gonna promise you the world, and it's not gonna happen.
No, are we talking about Greg? Is that who we're
talking about? I'm talking about my boy Greg. Yeah,
I missed the fuck out of him. I haven't talked to him in a minute.
He does like streams now on Facebook. Like
get out! I'm gonna have to get a hold of him.
He does video streaming. I'll give you the links after, but he doesn't like. So I was watching one of his streams a couple months ago. This is why I don't watch his streams anymore because he doesn't like to read his comments. So I'm like, what's up, man? I was like, hey, watch out for this. And he's like not reading it. And then all of a sudden, like the next day, I'll get like a response like, oh man, thanks for watching. I'm like, come on. It's the whole point of streaming. You got to interact with people.
Yeah, I mean, it's the whole thing. Like, so, like when we do the show, obviously, and we're live, we get comments that pop up. We put them up on the page, and we like to interact with the guests. But like, you can't do that. You can't not talk to the people. What is he basically talking about in his podcast?
Oh no, he streams video games.
Oh, right? He's a gamer. Okay.
Yeah, so he what is that? Super Smash Brothers? No. Yeah, maybe it is Super Smash Brothers. And it has all the characters like Gigglypuff or Quigley, whatever his name is, and then all those guys. And he plays with a friend of his, and they literally just talk back and forth while they're battling each other. And I'm like, they're not even listening to any of the comments. But
they do the whole Twitch thing. I gotcha.
Yeah, but they do it. They stream it here on Facebook too. But I mean, I gotta love him. His daughter's getting big.
Yeah, I hear your kids are growing.
Believe me, I mean, I've seen your pictures. I see your daughter getting big. I remember her when she was a baby. Like,
I know she just turned 10. Like when the Bruins won the Stanley Cup, you came over to the house.
Yeah, that was an awesome night. That was.
We couldn't yell because she was.
She went to bed at the beginning of the third period. And I was like,
whoa. Yeah, we were both. So when she was born, we were both working for Stanley Steamer.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah.
Yeah, because I remember taking leave, and we came back, and I don't know if it was Greg. I'm assuming it was Greg or Jesse had a nice little gift basket made up.
Yeah.
For us.
Yeah.
So.
And then Greg took me to the parade for my birthday.
Oh yeah, that's right. Yeah, I remember that.
To get his car towed.
Oh yeah. Oh shit, I forgot he got his car towed. So, for you people who don't know, Brian and I used to work for God, how far? Back in 2009 and 2010, we worked for a Stanley Steamer. If you don't know what Stanley Steamer is, they come out to your house, they clean carpets, they do your floors, they do your car, they'll do pretty much anything that you want clean, they'll do it clean for you. Now, I know, like, we have some funny stories, get some horror stories. Like, I remember one time cleaning up a crime scene. I don't know about you.
Were you in jail that day?
Yeah. The blood on the floor. The blood on the floor through the rug. It was pretty nasty. Now, you bust your ass. It's a hard-working job, but, man, it's for someone who has no education, there's no drive, and going nowhere. So,
unless you're Floyd.
Right. Unless you. I wonder if he even still works for them.
He does. I just saw him a couple months ago. Who was his partner there? The Brazilian guy.
Oh, shoot. Oh, fuck. I forget his name. There's so many people in and out of that job.
He still can't drive the van, though.
Oh, he can't. He still can't drive.
Oh, so it's Oscar.
Oscar.
Oscar drives him around.
Oh, okay.
They work together every day. Whatever day Floyd has off, he has off.
Now, I've seen them drive every once in a while. I see them drive by. And I see the new vans that they got. And I'm just where were those when we fucking worked there? We worked with these fucking pieces of shit that break down every other day.
Ford E350s.
You'd have sewage leaking out of front, sewage leaking out of the back of the trucks.
Oh, that was the worst. Like, the time where I was learning to be the crew chief, like I was on whoever wasn't in that day, I drove their truck. Right. When they didn't clean the tank out at the end of the day, they just dumped it. They didn't spray it down. Oh man, the smell. It was so bad. And then people would roll the window down, and the smell would come up towards the window, and it would just get worse. I'm like, we roll the window up.
Right. So now you told me you have a story for me. I don't remember the story, but you have a story about me.
So I'll never forget that. Like, I tell this story. Like, I remember this story for like it was yesterday.
Right.
So me and Greg this is when me and Greg played on that hockey team together.
Right.
We went to New Hampshire. Yeah, New Hampshire for like a men's league hockey like getaway. Right. And it was literally just Friday, Saturday, Sunday of just drinking, drinking, and it was the water of all beers. It was Bud Light. That's all we were drinking. And on the way home Sunday, Greg had some gas. I'm like, God damn, man. Now at the time, so I'm not a big drinker, but
okay.
So I don't know what beer farts really were until that weekend. And Greg's was so bad. And I remember the next day I woke up and I had the beer farts. Oh man, they were bad. Morning meeting at Stanley Steamer. You were sitting on a toolbox outside of Greg's office, and I was getting all the tile numbers down from the weekend because at the time I was the tile specialist, right? Mainly because I could sell Color Seal.
You could sell the shit off of that, yeah.
So I'm getting all the tile numbers going, and I let one go, and you were sitting right outside of Greg's office, and I just crop dusted that whole area.
Oh, that's right.
And you just go to reach back to shut the door, thinking that it was from the inside the office, but it was just me walking by.
Right.
You lean so far over, and you fall off the tool.
Oh shit, that's right.
And Greg's in the middle of a meeting. He's like trying to get everyone like hyped up for the day, and then he's like, "Phil, are you all right? Like, what the fuck?"
You practically killed me with that.
You falling off was probably. Oh man, and I think I had the best sales day that day too, because I was just I was on like cloud 9. I'm like, I can't believe that just happened. Like, and I think I was working with you that day.
You probably were, yeah.
I didn't tell you until like lunch that that was me.
Yeah.
You're a sick bastard. I was like, well, we're on our final day. And,
it was rancid. It was like rancid. It was pure rancid. Like I thought one of the back of the trucks was dumping in the garage. That's what it smelled like.
It was so bad.
It was that bad. I mean, I remember one time I was working on a job and I was busting my ass and it was like 80, 90 degree heat. And I had this like tuna sandwich and I'm sitting in the truck with Matt Withrow and he's wearing, by the way, he's wearing a Burger King crown while driving.
I remember. He's still got that. I think he's got that picture on Facebook, actually.
Yeah, he does have it on Facebook. It's the same exact day. And so I ate the sandwich. I'm like, oh, yeah, I'll be fine. And like the next job, we're cleaning. And I threw up all over this poor lady's steps and down the walkway. And just like I was like so embarrassed. I mean, obviously I cleaned it up, but I was legit embarrassed. So I was like, I'm never gonna bring a tuna sandwich to work again on a hot day.
Oh no way, no. That's so
Yeah,
gross.
It's fucking nasty. It's exactly as it's nasty.
Do you remember Reno?
Oh, I do remember Reno. Yes, I do remember Reno. Yeah.
Remember? So Reno. So people who don't know Reno, he loves his scratch tickets. Like,
oh my god, he'd buy a million of them.
And he sticks to one scratch ticket. Like, he sticks to like one single scratch ticket, right? At the time, right? He was winning like $50 here, $100 here, whatever on these Black Pearl scratch tickets.
Yeah.
And if you don't remember what the Black Pearl one, so literally it was a purple card with pearls, and that's what you scratched off was the pearls.
Right.
So one day I had $20. I think Sarah gave me $20 for lunch that day. I was like, it's day before payday, right? And I go, hey Reno, I got $20. I need to buy a scratch ticket. Which one do you get? He goes, I got the Black Pearls. But hold on.
Yeah.
You never only buy one scratch ticket. You always buy two. I'm like,
right.
Bro, I got $20. They're $10 scratch tickets. Like, what am I gonna win? $20 at most. I'll get my money back if I'm lucky. I'm buying one. So I scratch. I'm like, all right, I got $20, right?
Yeah.
Reno goes up to the counter. Goes, I'll have the one that he didn't buy.
Oh, no way.
He goes, I'm like, wait, what happened? You got to buy two. He's like, well, I don't have the money today, but I'm buying your second one. Yeah. So whatever, I scratch it, right? I win $20. I'm like, all right, sweet, doubled my money. I got $30 now. Going back in, cash it, got my money, came back in, filled up the gas, which Jesse still to this day does not know that I filled up in the morning because he would flip out, right? So I fill up the gas, sit in the truck, look at Reno. Reno's got this fucking smirk on his face. I'm like, what's up, man? He's like, nothing. What? Did you not win anything? Like, $100? Like, what'd you win? Nothing. I go, let me see the fucking ticket, dude. What'd you win? Dude, the motherfucker hit on $10,000.
Get out.
He hit on $10,000. And I'm like, give me my ticket back, bro. What are you doing? That's my ticket, right? You got to buy two. He's like, fuck you. Told you buy two. So, moral of the story is, if you buy scratch tickets,
always buy two. You know what? I never really buy them once in a while, but now if I go get them, I'll get two. I remember that. Two are the same.
Yeah, I don't do scratch tickets much either. If I do like 100 times the winning. Yeah. I'm all about the instant winning.
Yeah, well, I never had good luck.
Neither did I. I think the most I won was $100.
So I have a little video here. It's a 2-part video. A father with his son. Now I'll play the first part, and then I'll get your reaction, and then I'll play the second part.
Oh no!
All right, here we go.
PS3 again? Yes. Hey. No, you're not getting.
What? Crap.
PS3 again? Yes. Hey, you burned up all the data on the phone.
If I didn't.
Yeah, you did.
And I've been
No,
didn't do
I
it.
can track all the phones, and I know damn well you did it.
No, I didn't.
Yeah, 85% of all the data was just you. Give me the phone.
No.
Yes, give me the phone.
No.
I told you burned it up again. You burned it up last month, and we barely went over. This time we're over. We got 10 days left to go. Give me the phone.
I did not burn it up.
Give me the phone.
No. I did not burn it.
Yeah, you did.
I did.
Give me the phone.
I didn't burn it up.
Yeah, you did.
Okay, so now
Can we just
Do you
talk
think-
about why wasn't that my basement when I was a kid? Did you see all the
No.
games down there? What the-
dude, all the fucking pinball machines that you shitting, that was an extreme game room right there. Now, do you think the father did the right thing?
Listen, I know data is expensive as shit.
Okay.
That's
Now-
why I'm sad, because I am that kid. Just so you know, I'm that kid. And I got the girlfriend going, stop using all the data. And you know what we did? Got unlimited data.
So you got the first part of this dad who acts like that. Now, I may have acted like that. The whole thing, like, if you today's world, everything's unlimited data. I don't know why you don't have unlimited data, but it is. I mean, the kid's spoiled. He did the right thing by taking it away. But let me show you the second half of the video. Now, me as a parent, this is how this is how I would react.
No, you're not getting it. I already told you. You burn it up, you're done.
No.
Sit down. There.
Oh my.
This is gone. You're done. Next time, this is going through that. Understand? Do ya?
Yes.
All right. Let's talk about one thing real quick. Did
Yeah.
you see when the camera cut back to the kid? That face? So my thoughts. The dad bought the phone, right?
Yeah.
He has his right to do with it as he pleases.
Yeah.
And the fact that he didn't use any other brand but a rigid pipe wrench. So hats off to him for that one.
I mean, that's extremely. I would have put it down and I would have smashed it because those little iPhones, they're a dime a dozen. You can get them on online for like nothing, and like, and even the kid's attitude after the fact, like he smashed it, he threw it down like that. I would have turned around and fucking whacked the crap out of that kid. Needless to say, I'm assuming that was his brother videotaping that, which was great.
Had
It's
to
like
have.
so. Oh yeah, and then he takes the PS3. I would have went upstairs and played with the PS4, whatever it was. But like that was like even like the icing on the cake, taking the PS4 and bringing it upstairs.
Oh,
Haha, fuck you.
that was 100% a PS3. Like that was an old school
Yeah,
Generation 1 PS3. Like we're in 2020, dude. PS5 just dropped, and you still rocking PS3?
that's okay. Like, I'm an Xbox guy, so I mean, it's hard to tell the difference.
Wait, you can't see the blue? These are PlayStation headphones.
Are you gonna drop the money on the new PS5? Or is the wife?
yeah.
Does the wife say no?
Bro,
She don't tell me what to do.
she might be watching, so I'm not gonna say nothing. But then again,
That's
I just said that, so we'll wait like 10 seconds before it catches up, and then I'll hear, "You are not getting that PS5."
I mean, Sarah, it would be a good Christmas present. I mean, I'm just saying. I don't know. Okay, so moving forward, I have a little treat that I'm gonna try.
This is gonna be awesome.
So, I mean, I do okay with spicy food, but the ghost pepper shit, not so well. So, I mean, I may have a flaming asshole in the morning, but we'll find out. So, I mean, I'm okay with donuts, but this is the ghost pepper donut from Dunkin' Donuts. Not a sponsor, but maybe they should be. I don't know. We'll find out. Dunkin's, I mean,
From
come on, buddy. Dunkin's Donuts. So, I mean, it's got, look, I'll give you a little close-up view. It's got little sparklies, and it looks like they took like hot tamales, the candy, and they kind of ground them up and like sprinkled them on the top.
Oh yeah.
So I mean, I don't have any milk, but I have some water just in case. So, all right, I'm gonna.
You
go
gotta eat
for
that
it.
whole thing.
I'm gonna eat.
No little bitch bites, bro. You better eat that whole thing.
I'm gonna take down the whole donut. Okay.
3. There it is. Ah!
Oh, you can immediately feel it.
Does it at least taste good?
It has a good. Oh, wow.
He's just like, I gotta do it. I'm doing it.
I'm gonna do it. I gotta do it. I gotta do it.
And then you gotta drink water. That's gonna make. Too late, Mackenzie. He's doing it.
Oh wow! You know what it is? It's not. It's not in the donut. It's in the icing.
Yeah. Well. Yeah. So the last half hour of this show, I'm going to be doing it because he's going to be in the bathroom.
Yeah. All right. I'll finish this. Yeah. How can they legally sell these to people? You should have to sign a waiver. Like.
For my reaction right here, this is fantastic.
You know how sometimes you gotta get better as you eat them?
I'm fucking crying.
As you. Oh. It's like. It doesn't get better as you eat it.
Oh, it is. It is getting better because I am enjoying this more.
I would not order this. I would not say, "Hey, give me this donut." You know what I'm in the mood for? The ghost pepper donut. No, I mean Dunkin's. I love you, but this is just. All right, last bite. No, maybe 2 bites. 2 bites. Oh. Hmm.
Oh
my god! I don't want to swallow it.
Swallow it.
I don't want to swallow it.
Do it. Do it. Do it.
I can feel it. Oh my god! I can feel it in my throat. I'm telling you right now, I'm gonna wake up at like 3 in the morning with like fire shits.
Oh, that's too good.
It's not even like my tongue. My tongue is fine. Like, I mean, it's a little hot. It's the after. Oh, fuck. It has. Oh, it sneaks. It sneaks up on you. It sneaks up on you. Don't get. If you don't want to blow out your O-ring, do not get that fucking donut. Holy shit!
Hey, hats off to you. I won't do it. That's just never gonna happen.
No, I bought it this morning on the way to work. I'm like, yeah, I'm gonna do this on the show. It'll be great. It can't be that bad. It's a fucking donut, right? Boy. Oh my god. Oh, I could tell. It's like I'm gonna have to go get some milk later. Like Tums. Oh my god.
Speaking about beverages, I'm regretting this situation right now that
What's the situation?
I didn't bring a beverage in this room with me.
What's that? You get a Coke can right behind you. Is it empty?
Yeah, this is my video game room.
Oh my god, I got fire burps. Oh.
If my girlfriend heard me, she could totally bring me in a soda.
I mean, if she's watching, she could totally bring you down a soda.
She's literally 20 feet away from me.
You should just yell. Say, "Hey, Sarah, get me a soda, please."
Hold on.
Meanwhile, he's yelling for Sarah to get a soda. Sarah!
I don't know if she actually is doing it. She's probably like, meh.
Yeah.
The dog's probably sitting on her, so she's like, can't move.
Well, now, are you one for spicy foods?
Yeah, I like a little kick.
How
Buffalo
hot
wings.
do you go? You do the way, like... you do,
Medium. I don't do anything crazy. Like,
Yeah.
my spice game is like, it's not, I won't say it's weak, but you know, I'm a big chili guy. Like I like chili.
See, now, I like my chilies sweet and spicy.
Yeah, so do I.
I mean, a lot of people don't, but like I'll mix in when I make my chili, I'll mix in chili sauce.
Yep.
People mainly use that for like the sweet and sour meatballs.
Right. So lately, Sarah bought a cast iron pan.
Oh, hey, you better treat that well,
bro. I love that thing. It's my favorite thing. Like, I like love cooking now. Like, so.
Make sure you season it. Don't use soap when you wash it.
No. I clean that thing with water and I put some on it.
Yeah.
Put that thing in the oven and just let it sit there. Anyways, so I looked up. So it got to the point that whatever Sarah took out of the freezer for meat, I would be on Google all day long.
Right.
Looking up recipes. So she took out ground beef once.
Yeah.
And I was like, what the hell can I make ground beef? Like, we can make tacos. Thanks, babe. I was like, we can make tacos, but
thanks, Sarah.
Phil says thanks, Sarah. She don't care. So I was like, I can make tacos, but tacos are like so bland. Like, I mean, the tacos.
Wait, we kick it up a notch.
So I found this thing, right, for like nachos, right? Yeah, my goodness.
Don't
what
mind
I
me.
made with those. No, it's fine. I know. Your mouth is on fire. I made these nachos, right? And it was not even like it's nacho. We decided to use like tortilla chips. Like we added those. Mm-hmm. But it was like this it was like this taco, like it was just this taco concoction that wasn't, you're supposed to eat it with a fork. But I was like, screw that. I was like, we're going to put some tortilla chips down on the ground. We're going to scoop it onto the tortilla chip. Let me tell you, that was one of the best, like, cheapest meals I've ever made.
Yeah.
And still to this day, so she took out ground beef on Sunday, and I have my apprentice class on Monday night. Right. I was like, no, just put that in the fridge, right? And I'll make that stuff on Tuesday night. She went and made hamburger helper last night.
I can't do that stuff. I can't. So I had a roommate, my buddy Josh. Josh Smith, what a guy. He would eat beef stroganoff almost every other night. He loved hamburger helper, beef stroganoff.
That's gross.
Like, that kid would eat that. Oh my god, we ate it so much. I don't care if I ever see another box of that in my life again.
Yeah, that's gross.
So I mean, not to mention like hamburger helper has so much fucking salt in it to begin with. I mean, it's easy to make. Yeah, it's good for a family if you're in a bind, and it's better than fast food. But like when you eat it like almost every day, just like. No thanks.
Your colon doesn't like you very much either.
No, it gives you the squirts. You gotta wear a diaper to work.
Oh,
sorry,
man.
Sorry, Sarah.
Yeah, she ain't listening. I think she's watching Family Guy right now.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
I think I've seen every episode though.
So what's new in the world of you? What's since the last time? Because we haven't talked in a long time, right?
Right. Yeah, it's been a while.
It's been a
while.
long time. And then you just popped up to us like, yeah, I'll do this show with you because, you know.
Well, I saw it early, but I was at work, right? And I was like,
Yeah.
that would be so. I was talking to a couple of guys on my paintball team about doing some kind of a podcast,
Right.
and I was like, you know what? I'm gonna hit up Phil, and then I saw that you found somebody, so I didn't say anything. I'm like, whatever, not
Yeah.
that big of a deal. And then you posted it again, and I was like,
Yeah.
like, what do we do? Like, what are you
Yeah.
talking about? Like, that was the one thing. Like, I wasn't gonna jump on a show that just talks politics, right?
Oh, we don't do politics.
And I know you're not a politic guy, but I was like, I don't know where, I haven't talked to him in a while. So, I mean, I don't know if, where his political, mind is or whatever. So I was like, I don't do that. I like to, you know me, I like to make people laugh and just have a good time. And then you're like, yeah, we just talk about pretty much whatever. So I was like, yeah, count me the fuck in.
We tried to make people just forget their day. Just forget about all the bullshit going on. If we can make you laugh for an hour and forget about the shit that's stressing you out, then
and what's going on is just bullshit. Like,
yeah, it's just bullshit.
These Zoom meetings. So as a football coach, right, I usually have coaching parent meetings, right?
Right.
And I do it during the off season to get the parents on board as to what we're doing, and I'd like to do it in person. Get some pizzas. We'll get some pizzas. I'll get some sodas, whatever. We'll just sit down for about an hour or two, and we'll just talk. Any concerns the parents have, they bring them up. Well, then we had to move it over to the Zoom, and I think the first and second meeting, it wasn't working. Like, my audio wasn't working or my video wasn't working. I'm like, this is stupid. Like, this is so dumb. Yeah. So I would have to take my phone, and now I'm doing a 2-hour Zoom conference on my phone. I'm like, this is just.
We were gonna do Zoom. So originally we had the studio. Mm-hmm. Okay, we had the studio where we'd go and film the show. COVID hits, we had to shut down the studio and let go of the lease to the studio. And
this was like a studio.
Oh yeah, we're working on getting back in the studio, like a brand new one up in Stoughton. So this show's legit. I mean, but it stinks because everybody's on home and everybody thinks they can podcast. Right. So you have to do what's going to make you different from everybody else. What's going to keep people watching?
Right. What's
going to have everybody tuned in? And it's hard doing it from home because everybody's doing it from home now.
Right.
Everyone thinks they're a podcaster. So, needless to say, once we get back in studio, things will be a lot different.
Everybody.
But if you're trying to do your own thing, you can come on every once in a while if you want. Talk a little sports, talk a little this, talk a little that. You can talk about your paintballing and all that shit, and just to help to get your foot in the door because. It's all about who you know and who you're friends with, and if they're good people, they'll take you along the way. And like Sean pulled me in, and you know what, he's changed my life for the better. He's not feeling too good right now, but we miss you, buddy, and we love you. If it wasn't for him, I wouldn't be doing this right now.
Right.
I'd still be just sitting on my dreams instead of doing them.
Right.
So.
Yeah.
But you never know unless you just take that jump. You gotta push yourself to do something that you want to do.
Right. And I think now we're probably a little bit of ways of doing it, but it's I was thinking about it. I've listened to many podcasts. I've even watched the show once or twice, not even knowing what it was. Like I saw that you went live one day. I was like. Phil Duma is going live right now. What's going on?
Yeah, I'm usually behind the scenes.
And I was like, what is going on here?
For anyone who's trying to do it, I wouldn't use Zoom. We use StreamYard, and it's 100% better. You pay for the year. You can do it free, but you don't get so many options. You pay for the year, and you get all the stuff that you need, and it's pretty much just plug and play. It's like having your home little studio here. So, But yeah, that's what we're doing, and we help out veterans. Anything we can do for the vets. Sean and Deanna, they're veterans both themselves, and they do a lot of work with that. And we pretty much try to do something interesting every week, just to keep people around. Also, next week we're gonna have a pretty good guest. Next week, I'll keep it a secret for now, but we're gonna have a pretty interesting guest next week. So tune in. Yeah, don't you gotta want to tune in. You're gonna want to tune in next week. You'll be happy. So we've had a couple local celebrities. We've had some lawyers. We've had a whole bunch of people. So we're small, but we're growing, and we can only just move forward with it.
Right.
So, but any antics or stories you want to put out there, like anything embarrassing, go right ahead. You want to embarrass yourself, you go right ahead. I have no problem with that.
Embarrass myself? I mean,
Yeah.
I think just coming on and putting my face on camera embarrasses me.
I know. I mean, you're still missing your eyebrows, so
Whoa! I mean, Hold on, someone go get me a marker. Let me color these things in.
I should have did. I wasn't even thinking. I should have did the homework and went to your Facebook and grabbed an old picture of you with the hair.
With hair?
Yeah, the one.
God, jeez, you probably still could. It's on there. I know it is.
Oh, I know it's on there. I've seen it. I think you and Matt were rocking out.
Hold on, let me take this off for a second. All right, anyone who's watching, you see this hair right here? See this chrome dome? Now imagine long blonde hair with the emo like comb over here. That was me on stage playing bass guitar. I was the biggest geek. Like
you were My Chemical Romance, bro.
Dude, I was Pete Wentz from Fall Out Boy.
Dude, the hair just went sideways. It's just like, I hate my life. My father doesn't love me.
I'm talking extra small t-shirts, tight ass jeans, studded belt, like the whole. I think even one of the photos I had purple, right here. Yeah. Like I'm like, what am I doing? And the thing was like all my like Withrow and my other bandmates like. And those clothes, they were comfortable in it. Yeah. The minute I got home, I went to sweatpants and sweatshirts.
Do you guys still play?
Matt does. He does. He's in a not a cover band, but he's in like a bar band.
Yeah. Oh, we should get him on the show. I would love to have him in the band on the show.
Dude,
because we do local comedians, local bands. We have him on the show all the time.
Really? I'll let him know. Yeah. I just talked to him today, actually.
Yeah.
Dude, they're really good. Like they're really good. So his band is called The Midnight Society. TH 2 E's.
Yeah.
Jess Smart is their singer. She's awesome. Like she's fantastic. Matt Withrow still looks like he is 27-year-old Matt Withrow.
I was gonna say,
dude, he hasn't changed a bit. Like he still looks the same. And one thing about Matt Withrow, right? Especially when I was in the band, there were some days that, man, like, oh, dude, like I hated it. Like I hated it, and it was mainly because I just hated my singer. Like he was just a pompous fucking asshole. He wrote good songs. He had good ideas, but he was just full of himself. And it was like, if it wasn't me, this band would never be a thing. And he drove me fucking crazy. So anytime, like at a show where he would fuck up and I would get really pissed, or he would do something to me and piss me off, I would literally just turn around. I'd have my back to the crowd, right? And I would just watch Withrow's facial expressions. This dude, every time that dude hit the snare drum, it would be like, pop, pop, pop. And then he had like this weird face. And I was just like, this is awesome. But so there was a battle of the bands where we were up at the Middle East, up in Cambridge. And problem was, right, it was a battle of the bands, but you had to be 18 plus. And our music at the time that we were playing was very pop punkish, like Boys Like Girls style, like Fall Out Boy. It brought in a lot of the younger age kids, right? So we're talking like between the ages of like 13 to maybe 18, if we're fucking lucky. And the 18-year-olds were the ones that like knew us personally, right? So realistically, we're a Cape Cod band up in Cambridge. Yeah. And the Battle of the Bands is not judged by judges, they're judged by crowd reaction.
Oh, okay.
All these bands bring their own fans.
Right.
So the biggest problem though was Withrow he brought his drum set, right? And it was the downstairs in the middle of these, not the upstairs. Now the downstairs is where you want to play. That's where the bigger shows are because they got a bigger stage, they got a bigger area, whatever, right? But the thing is, Battle of the Bands, where you got bands coming and going, right? They don't allow you to use your own drum set. Now, as a drummer, your drum set is your livelihood, like that. That is your
everything's set to your liking. Yeah, everything's set to your liking. Yeah.
And none of these drums are on solo stands. They're on the bar. So none of the drums were in place to where Matt plays them.
Right. So
they're all messed up. But you know what? After the first song, Bonus, who was our singer, was talking to the crowd, which at the time was like maybe 30 people. And he I turn around to Matt and like, Matt, let's just have a good fucking time.
Right, just have fun, yeah.
What the fuck's the point? I was like, we're not gonna win this. We can't bring our fans here.
Right.
Because all the other bands were like heavy metal style bands. They brought like older guys and chicks who took their shirts off and all this other shit, right?
I love chicks who take their shirts off.
They thought they were fucking Tommy Lee with Motley Crue. Like that's who they thought they were.
Right.
Or what's that? Steven Tyler hanging bras on his fucking mic stand. But
good times.
I'm like, let's just have a good fucking time. And the one time I pissed off Matt was at that show. And the very next song, right? I take my bass and I'm playing it, and I just take the head of my bass and I smash the gong. And he's just like, "Don't ever touch my drums again." He was so mad. So I was like, whatever. And you know me, if someone gets mad, I gotta one up it.
Right, yeah. You keep going, yeah.
So the 2 minutes later, maybe not even 2 minutes, maybe 30 seconds later, there was a part where the guitar stopped. And like when guitar players jump and they slam the guitar. So I jumped up on his bass drum, and I jumped off of it onto the stage, and the bass drum went, whoa. Because it was a cheap ass fucking drum set. So the actual body was made of fucking carbon fibers. It wasn't even made of wood. Yeah. It was just junk. The bass sound that came out was like, boom.
Did he keep playing?
Yeah.
I can picture him snapping it because I've seen him snap a couple times.
Oh, so depends on the day. Really, I say depends on what side of the bed he wakes up on. Literally. I mean, this kid, he has surpassed my best friend status. He's like a brother to me. I love this. I'll take a bullet for that guy, but
yeah.
I knew how to push his buttons, and I still know how to push his buttons.
Amen.
But he depending on the day, his fuse could have been that long or that long. There was a day, I think there was a day at Stanley Steamer where he flipped out on Jesse.
Yes, I did. I was there.
Jesse, he comes back to the shop and he has fucking $30 in add-ons on 7 jobs, right? And Jesse's like, "You need to do better." And she goes, "Jesse, fuck you."
You're not working hard enough. Fuck you, Jesse.
was so mad. It was, but man, if this thing ever ends, right?
Yeah.
This thing ever ends, and you happen to, listen to this episode, and you decide to look up the Midnight Society, and you see that the Midnight Society is playing a show. Mainly, they don't really go higher than Kingston, but if you're down in the area, down in like Mashpee or even Hyannis,
I'll travel for a show. Most definitely.
They do about 2.5. Sometimes I've seen them do 3 hours, and there is not a song that you can think of, new or old, that they can't do. Their guitar player Billy, fantastic. Like,
do they have a Facebook page?
Oh yeah. You just look up the Midnight Society. It's like a nighttime scene with white lettering.
Okay.
And they're just it's a fun show. I know Jess, the singer, has been trying to get me to come up and just do like one song with him, but my lazy ass don't want to learn no more songs. So
come on, come on! You don't listen a little bit,
dude. I think the neck of my bass is all warped, and it hasn't left the case in like 12 years. So
you're making good money now. Fucking tune it up, brother. Get it fixed. Get it out there.
Matt still has my amp too. I mean, I will. I mean, dude, my journey to now, like, if there was a Facebook like thing where I could do the stages of my life,
right?
It would be like, wait, is this the same fucking guy? Like, I went from skinny jeans, tight t-shirts, studded belts, on stage playing music for like 10-year-olds to playing semi-pro football for like 1 million fucking teams and getting.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, you were getting banged up pretty good too.
Dude, I think my concussion number is up near 20 right now. Like,
yeah.
I mean, I've been knocked out cold. I'll put it this way: anybody who is watching this that is either coming out of college or coming out of high school and they want to continue their football career, don't play semi-pro football. I don't give a shit what anybody tells you about how good it is. Dude, it is literally just fucking, it is drama on the forums. I mean, everybody loves each other. Literally. Like, you're not, like, after the games, like, I met some of my best friends in the whole world.
Right.
On the football field that I played against, right?
Yeah.
But I would never, if I could go back in time, I would never have done it again. There's no point of ruining your body. Paying to ruin your body. Literally. You got to buy the helmet, you got to buy the shoulder pads, you got to buy the jersey. Not to mention, you got to drop like $200 a season just to play.
Wow.
And you're getting your ass whooped. Literally.
Yeah, pass for me.
And then when I decided to hang up the cleats and hang up the helmet for good, I was like, what am I gonna do now? Like, and a friend of mine, he's a union electrician. He was like, dude, my 30th birthday is coming up. We're going paintball. And I was like,
right.
The fuck you going? I was like, wait a second. Like, growing up, I used to like play paintball in the backyard of my friend's house.
Right.
And then a little while, Carlos that we worked with, we used to go to Walpole and play paintball there. But I
used to go up in Braintree and play.
Oh yeah. I remember that place. Yep. So when I was really younger, I was really into it. Like I had all the good guns and whatever. Mm-hmm. I sold all of them, and then when I started playing with Carlos, that's when I got like the tip in '98. It was just a weekend thing. But now, like, I finally got back into paintball, and it was because of that birthday party. I mean, Sarah wishes that I didn't.
But it's so much fun, though. I mean, come on.
I mean, the money itself, like,
yeah,
I spend a lot of money on it.
And they changed the paintballs, right? The paintballs are different now today.
Yes, the paintballs, so they're more water based now, and they break easier.
Yeah, you can't freeze them anymore.
No. Well, honestly, I think I'd rather get hit with a frozen paintball than get hit with some of the paintballs that are out right now. Right. Like Vulcan paintball makes this this paintball. It's their cheaper line. It's called Vulcan Fate. It's pink and yellow. Those motherfuckers don't break. There's nothing worse than getting hit with a paintball that doesn't break. It's like getting hit with a bullet. Thing hurts.
Where's the worst spot you ever get hit with? Like where in your body?
Do I have to say it?
I mean, yeah. Come on, tell me.
All right.
Come on, let's hear it.
So right now I'm on a speedball paintball team. I play out of Bridgewater. We're called the Misfits with a Y.
Yeah.
So we're a speedball paintball team. People who don't know what speedball is, it's a 5-on-5. It's literally a game of tag or manhunt, I guess you could say.
Yeah.
You gotta go from one side to the other and hit a button. That's all you gotta do. Which people are like, how fucking hard is that? Problem is, you got 5 guys shooting 10 balls per second back at you.
Right.
So before our last event, which was in September, it was in September. No, October. It was in October. The week before the tournament, we went up to Fox 4 Paintball up in Upton. Gonna miss that place, but for practice. And usually, what practice is you just scrimmage against another team. You scrimmage against another team for about 2 hours.
Okay.
And it was the last event. And there's positions, just like hockey, just like football. There's positions for paintball.
Yep.
There's some people that know the numbered positions, which I won't say that, especially because not a lot of people know that paintball is actually a sport.
Yeah.
They just know it as an activity that people do on bachelor parties and whatever.
I mean, it's actually on ESPN. I know people. It's on ESPN all the time.
Oh well, it used to be. It's not anymore.
Yeah.
But so when I was younger, I played the Snake, right? So speedball is just a bunch of bunkers that are blown up. They're triangles. Those are called the Doritos. You can just imagine what a snake looks like, right? It's got knuckles. Knuckles is just bigger bunkers, but a snake is just a long tube, right? And I've gained a little weight since. And I'm a lot older now. I'm 34 years old. So
I think we both have.
the snake is not where I want to be. I can't even get up the same way. As a snake player, you're on your knees and you're on your elbows a lot. You're aiming down on your elbows.
Right.
You're in a weird position for a long time, right? So I moved back. I moved back to the snake back, and my job is to make sure the guy in front of me doesn't get shot, and my job is to make that guy in front of me move up the field. So the snake side on most layouts is the most dominant side, right? So anyways, our snake player didn't show up to practice. Fine, it's adult. People got shit to do, right?
Right, yeah, you got lives.
So our captain, Eric, who is bigger than I am. Yeah, Eric, if you're watching, you're a fat fuck. Love you, but you're a fat fuck. But anyway, so he was playing the snake, and he loves it. Like, he loves that shit. So him and I are very similar, right? Mm-hmm. I don't give a fuck where I play. I love paintball. Like, I love paintball. Everything about it. I'll play Dorito side. I'll play home. I'll play snake side. I'll play up in the snake. Doesn't matter. Well, in this particular layout, if you don't get directly into the snake right off the break, and you hold up, your opposing bunker will keep you in that bunker the entire game. He will not let you move. And I know. So I'm in the corner. I look over. I go, Eric, you move up. I will cover you. And I look out and I said, cancel that. I can't see him. Mm-hmm. I can't see the bunker. I can't see him. I'm going to go in. He goes, all right. I get in. And now because I don't have a back guy, I got to shoot the tape. And what the tape is, right? It's the outside of the course.
Yeah.
So you got 2 outside lanes. Those are considered tapes. So I'm shooting the tape, and there's another guy on the other team in the snake, 2 bunkers ahead of me, right?
Yeah.
Now, when you go to bunker somebody, you got to make that decision like that.
Yeah.
There is no thinking about it. Like, you got to just do it, right? Problem is I got him in the bunker. I got him to tuck in, and I thought about it. Do I go bunker him?
Yeah, he hesitated.
So I was like, fuck it, I'm going to go bunker. Now, when you go to bunker somebody, right, not only can you not hesitate, but you got to continue on that trigger.
Right,
and
keep
shoot
going.
that bunker.
Yeah.
Keep him in. That way he doesn't pop out. Guess what the fuck I didn't do? I did not shoot that fucking bunker. And I'm just saying, oh my God, I'm going to bunker this dude. Like, the guy that was ahead of me is a much better paintball than me. And I was like, I'm going to bunker this motherfucker, right?
Right.
4 steps. Now, 4 steps, full sprint, by the way. Running up to him. He peeks out.
Yeah.
Now, I'm standing straight up, running. He's on his knees, peeked out. You can just imagine what happened next. I'm about 5 to 4 feet away from him, right? He comes out and he lines me up and he's like, pop, 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 pop. He shoots me 4 times. He shoots me twice in the leg, once in the chest, and then he got the money shot.
Yeah.
Right in the man jewels.
No.
I took 2 steps and I screamed. I have never screamed so loud. And he looks over and he goes, "Are you good, bro?" I'm like, "Fucking no." But I knew who was behind me. I knew Eric was behind me, and that dude just loves his trigger, and he'll just start firing. So I was like, I need to get the fuck out of Dodge right now because I know he's gonna start shooting behind me.
Yeah.
I'm like limping, like I just broke my fucking leg, all the way to the other side of the field just to get behind the net, just to collapse. Bro, I threw up in my mask.
Wait, so you don't wear cups? You don't wear protective cups?
So I don't wear cups for like your traditional cup that you think of, like what we
Like,
wore in
yeah.
hockey.
Right,
I don't wear that because when you dive on the ground, that shit's gonna fucking dig up into you. That shit hurts, so I'm not gonna do that. It's almost like baseball slide shorts.
Okay, yeah.
But the thing was I was the guy. I don't know. Do you remember the movie The Longest Yard?
Yes, I do.
Remember the
Yeah.
part where like, what the fuck is this? And that's for your balls. And he's like, oh, cups are for pussies. I was like, I'm not gonna wear no fucking slide shorts.
Right.
I was like, I'm a back player. When the fuck am I gonna get hit in the nuts? Right?
Right.
I'm not wearing that shit. I mean, I never wore cups in football. Like, I'm not gonna fuck that. The very next day, I went on Amazon and bought myself some fucking slide shorts. But
I couldn't even imagine.
So the final event, right, was the week later, and all week long they're like, "Can you play?" So when I got off the field, instantly, like, you know, when you get hit down there, you feel there to take a piss. Well, I had to go to the bathroom, so I go over into the woods. And I go to the bathroom. Dude, I started peeing blood.
Yeah, if you get hit hard enough in the balls.
And, like, the swelling just all week. So it was Friday.
Did you have Sarah Unson?
No. I'm like, don't even look at him. Don't touch him. Don't look at him.
You look like the fucking elephant man down below.
So Saturday was our tournament. Now, the reason why I said I'm going to miss Fox 4, like Fox 4 closed for good this year. And they didn't close because of COVID. David Painter, who's the owner of Fox 4, he's been doing this forever. Like Fox 4 is like anybody who's in professional paintball from New York up this way. I'm talking New York Extreme, even some LA Infamous guys. Baltimore Rebel, all those guys. They started with David Painter.
Oh, cool.
At Fox 4. We're talking all kinds of guys, right? So he had a team called the Upton 187 Crew back in the early 2010s. They played PSP, which is now the NXL. PSP, I believe that's what was on TV, or maybe it was the NPPL. I can't really remember. But so So he started that team, and then he ended up merging with the Baltimore Revo
Oh, cool.
because he was running that team, and he was also running a field. So he's like, I'm gonna run the field.
Yeah.
But finally, he's got a 10-man professional team, and he wants to do more traveling. He wants to, really be with that 10-man team. So he sold the paintball field for good.
Oh, wow. No kidding.
And the thing that sucks was this is my first year competitive paintball. And it was like I've been there for fucking years. That's the way he made it feel. Like, you've been here forever, like your family, blah, blah, blah. And to not be able to play in that final tournament because of the stupid fucking decision that I made in practice the week before, that really sucked. And anybody who knows me, I live for competition.
Yeah.
So there was no fucking way that I wasn't going to have a hand in it. So what did I do? I'm like, I'm going to coach a sport that I don't even really fucking understand yet. So I coached that tournament.
Right.
Our first loss was in the playoffs.
Well, there you go.
So we won one, we tied two, and then we lost in the playoffs, which I was totally okay with.
Right.
I was bummed out that we lost, but there were a lot of good teams there. But man, and then we just had a 10-man tournament at P&L in Bridgewater, and then I'm done for the year. Like I can't play fucking paintball. I love it. Anybody who's played sports, knows the rush of competition, right?
Oh, big time, yeah.
But there is no adrenaline rush better than just going out and playing paintball. Literally. And it's so cliche to say too. Like, it's just like, yeah, you're just saying that because it's something that you like to do.
Right.
I challenge anybody. Just go out. It doesn't matter if you have a pump gun. It doesn't matter if you have an electronic marker. It doesn't matter what you have. Go out there and play rec paintball for a day, and you'll go home whether you hated it or loved it. But you'll go home like, what the fuck did I just do? Like,
yeah, because I haven't played since I was a teenager, so it's been a long time.
And rec ball, so recreation paintball, it's probably some of the most fun shit that you can do. I love the 5-on-5, the speedball tournaments. I love the 10v10. Mechanical paintball tournaments. It's fun, right?
Yeah.
But you go out, whether you're going up against guys who have their own gear or guys who are renting, it doesn't fucking matter because you have guys that are renting on your team.
Yeah.
And just to be able, kids, the little kids, they fucking love it. They love that shit. And then you got guys like me. So P&L is our home. It's our home field.
Your
so
home field, right.
Our jerseys, we say it says Misfits. It's got a clown here. And then it has P&L up on the patch. But when those kids see, holy shit, dude, they're the team that plays here. Dude, they love it. It doesn't matter if you're wearing the jersey and you've only played paintball once. They're gonna be like, dude, they're gonna look at you like you're a fucking all-star. And that doesn't matter what sport you're playing.
Oh, of course, yeah, it's anything. All the little kids, if they see either a minor or a major team and they see you in that jersey or the gear and you are one of the players, they look up to you.
Dude, they love it. They eat it up. And, I always looked at paintball as especially now, any sports really, get kids off the Xbox.
Exactly.
Get kids away from, the troublemaker friends that they've made. Get them away from that, and let them go have some fucking fun.
And not even just paintball. Kids today, man. Honestly, we grew up in the best era. The 80s and 90s were the best Best time to grow up.
Absolutely.
These kids today, they barely even remember what it's like to play outside unless they're at a playground.
Right.
They don't. They're not outside playing. Like they'd rather do stupid shit on the Xbox or the PlayStation, or like if they're like every kid has a cell phone now.
Right.
Like my daughter's 10. Me and her mother both agree she's still too young for a cell phone. There's no need for it. Like there's no need for like the cell phones. Like get off the technology. Like tablets are like the worst thing.
Well, the problem is now, like yeah, you know, my sister tried to push off my niece for the longest time for a cell phone. But the problem is now is, yeah, you might keep the cell phone away from them, but all their friends have cell phones. Like it's just like let the kids be kids, right? If they want to use the phone, they go, "Mom, can I use your phone? Dad, can I use your phone? I want to call so and so." Right? Or can I call so and so to go outside? I want to see if I can go over their house. Like, and the best thing that I heard, this might have been like 3 months ago. No, it was about 2 months ago, right? So P&L Paintball, right? They have this event. It's called Take the Town, and anybody who knows P&L at all, who have heard any type of paintball stores, P&L has this big building, right? And they call it Ghost Town.
Yeah.
It is this big castle with a courtyard and everything. They have a tournament where home players, like players, rentals, doesn't matter. But if you come and play at P&L Paintball, you are defending P&L Paintball against a bunch of other fucking people. And I'm talking, so you got other fields. So we had OSG Paintball come down once. We had Extreme Paintball come down. And they bring all their home field guys. And it's called Take the Town. Now there are five or six flags in Ghost Town. They're all red, right? But there's yellow flags where you can bring it up and you conquer that area, right? I heard one kid this year ask one of our Misfit players, "Hey, is there a paintball video game?"
Mm-hmm.
His friend looked at him. No joke. This kid must have been 10, 11 years old. He goes, "Why the fuck would you want to play a video game when you can be out here and play it?"
Right, exactly.
Like, how many times have you played paintball? He goes, "This is my first time." I go, "My man, like, hell yeah." Like, those, like, kids need that. They need to get outside.
Mm-hmm.
Fuck the video games. Let us grown-ass, like, washed up people who can't go outside and play, two-hand touch football no more, go here and play Madden. Let us deal with Madden. You go outside and play Madden on, like, rainy days or something. I don't know. But get outside and play. Like, be a kid. Like, just
to put this out there, they do have a paintball game. It was for the original PlayStation.
Greg Hastings, they do. I still play it on PlayStation 4. And I suck at it. You would think someone who plays would be good at it. But fun fact, I also suck at Madden too. So
yeah.
I played football my whole life.
Yeah. I mean, it's not the same. So, but listen, it's getting to that time. I gotta wrap up.
Word.
Yeah. So I'd like to thank you for coming on, Mr. Brian. I really appreciate it. I was in a bind being all by myself. And I'd like to say good morning, good afternoon, good night, wherever you are in this world today. Thanks for tuning in. For Sean and Dee, who can't be here, they'll be back next week. They love you. We love you guys. For Brian and myself, we'll see you next week. Love you guys.
Thank you.